Hi, Sean.
I talked to you yesterday.
Good. You are fantastic.
Thank you.
Yes.
A great host. Show is great. Listen to his show.
Absolutely, 95.5.
One mic. All I need is one mic. That's all I need.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Shelley Winter Show, live, local, topical, and relevant, my friends. We are here till 9 o'clock tonight on a Tuesday night. It is cold, it is cold, it is cold. I want to start here, my friends. I really do need to start here. I have to, this thing won't stay. I have to start here. Last night, and this is not, we've got news stories, we've got the big stories of the night. We're going to talk about all of that, and we're going to get to all of that. But I really need to start here. As you know, I'm a huge, huge sports fan, like many of you. We love our sports. We love our football especially, but we love sports. And, you know, I was asked years ago by a friend of mine why I loved football so much, why I love sports so much. And it was a young lady, and they just couldn't understand why on Saturdays, on Sundays, I just would not do anything. I would just watch sports. And I love everything, baseball, basketball, football, hockey, soccer. I'll watch soccer. I just love all sports. And when I was asked the question, I said, because sports are life. Sports are life. It's life. And this is why so many men, I know a lot of women love sports also, but why men love sports so much, because it's life. It really is life. And I wanted to start here because, as you know, the national championship was last night, and this quarterback, Mendoza, right, and his coach, Cignetti, Curt Cignetti. And Mendoza's family, they're from Miami, right? And this kid was a two-star. Now, two-star, correct me if I'm wrong, Magic Mike, but a two-star means he played two sports in high school, right? Is that what it means? Or
not in that case.
Okay.
So for some people, yes, they can be a two-sport athlete and makes them a star in each sport. But in this case, that just means when they grade the players on a scale,
Gotcha.
And it goes up to 5.
Oh, gotcha.
So he only got two stars, so that means
okay.
that he's on the lower end of that scale.
So when I thought when they said they're 5-star athlete, I thought they played football, baseball, basketball, track, and
no, that's the highest they can be in whatever sport that they're talking about.
Gotcha. Okay, thank you. So he's a 2-star, meaning he was graded very low, so low that Miami, the team he played and beat last night, wouldn't even let him walk on. Right? Hey, can I try it as a walk-on? Nah, we're good. Cignetti, a coach, saw him and said, hey, come here. One coach said, hey, come here. And he went there with his family. They were University of Miami fans. Miami rejected him. Now, this year, he went to the playoffs last year. They lost. Goes back this year. They go 16-0. They do not lose a game. And they win a national championship, and this kid, rated by others as a 2-star, he wins the Heisman. Okay? I start with this because let me tell it through my life, and then you can understand that I'm talking to all of you. Years ago, I was on a radio. Lost my job. I was looking for a new radio job because I fell into love with radio, and I wanted to do this. I wanted to do this. I wanted to do this, and I wanted to do this at the highest levels. And I sent air checks. Those are under 2 minutes that you send out to people. Hey, listen to this. I could do this, right? And I'm a talk radio host, not music and nothing like that. Talk radio. And I got in touch I met the guy from one of the large syndication companies. And I met this guy, and I got his card, and I sent him my air check. I went into a studio. I didn't pull. I just went and did this air check. And I sent it to him. Took me days and following up, calling. And I finally got the guy on the phone. And I'll never forget, I was in a friend of mine, shout out to Latron Price. I was in his Range Rover driving to Publix down Peachtree Street. And I finally got the guy on the phone. So I'm in the car, Get him on the phone. Oh, I'm all excited. Hey, Shelly Winter here, following up. And he was like, oh, yeah, I got that. He was like, this is the worst air check I've ever gotten in my life. He said, you should sound more like Steve Harvey. Try that. That's what he said to me. First of all, being told it was the worst air check he's ever gotten didn't bother me because, okay, that's fine. I don't care about that. Telling me I sounded like Steve Harvey really was the insult. That really was the insult to me. And I was like, I was determined at that point. Now, I could have done one or two things at that point, a la Mendoza, which he did not do. I could have said, oh, this is not for me. Let me go find a regular job. Or I could have done like Mr. Mendoza did. I'm going to keep at it. No one is going to tell me that I'm not good. Now, people still can tell me that I'm not good. I don't know. I'm on WSB, doing pretty well, built a nice audience, built a nice brand, built a nice community of listeners here at night, 7 to 9 p.m. every night, on the number one and largest and oldest talk radio station in the country, where every single person knows those letters, WSB, William Sam Boy, Welcome South Brother. Everyone knows it, and I'm here. But I stuck to it. I didn't let anybody tell me I wasn't good. It is not for you or a coach or a talent agent or a director or a producer or a program director. It's not for you to tell us or me or anybody else whether we're good or not. Yes, because you sit in that seat right now, you can. But like Mendoza, I didn't listen. This kid did not listen. Oh, you're ranking me as a 2-star? Okay. I'm just going to go out and win a Heisman and win a chip. And not only am I going to win a Heisman, and not only am I going to go 16-0, not only am I going to win a chip, but on the night that I won a chip, I threw 2 dimes on 4th and 5 to my favorite receiver, and then I ran it in from 8 yards on 4th and 5, got banged around, and got smashed going across the goal line as I dove across the goal line from the 3-yard line. That's a 2-chip. If you want to listen to the so-called experts. What we saw last night was a 2-star, not a 2-chip. I apologize. It was a 2-star. That guy, Mendoza, God-fearing, thanked God, gave a little curse, hugged his mom, who's got MS, his dad, his family in the stands, in his home state, on the field where he was a fan growing up. Sports, it's life. It's life. Understand that. That's why we love sports so much, because it represents life every single day. There are Mendoza stories all across the country, not only in sports, in politics, in corporate America, on radio, in movies, singers, people who are told by so-called experts, you're not good enough. You are just average. Give this up. Pursue something else. You cannot listen to those people, my friends. They don't know what they're talking about. They don't. Because God has a plan. God had a plan for Mendoza. God had a plan for Cignetti. God had a plan for Indiana. Yes, they had to put in the work. Yes, they had to work hard to get there. But there was a plan in motion. And there's a plan in motion for all of you. There was a plan in motion for me when that guy told me I wasn't good enough. There was a plan already in motion. I just had to work the plan. I had to believe in myself. I had to work hard, and I had to outwork everybody else to get here now. And there's even those who tell me here now, I can only be here now. I'm only good enough for 7 to 9. I'm only good enough for one market. There are those who tell me that to my very face right now. Do you think I listen to them? No. I just work harder and harder and harder and harder. Because nobody, ladies and gentlemen, no human being can tell you you're not good enough. Nobody. I don't care how much of an expert they think they are. I don't care how much of a pro of these people. Oh, I do this all the time. I've been doing this 30 years. It doesn't matter. They can't tell you you're not good enough. Some rating system, some random rating system rated Mendoza a 2-star quarterback, and he won the Heisman and a national championship, and he put that team on his back down the stretch to win it. And somebody, someplace, saw that. God had a plan for him. God has a plan for you. Don't let anybody ever in your life tell you you're not good enough. Put your head down, put your plan in motion, and work that plan and outwork every single person alive until you achieve that goal. 404-872-0750, 1-800-WSB-TALK. Shelley Winter Show. We will be right back.